Welcome back to Soil Stories, where we dig into the real-life lessons our gardens teach us. Today we're talking about something almost every gardener already has sitting in their kitchen cabinet, yet many overlook its potential outdoors: vinegar. Used correctly, vinegar can be a surprisingly powerful tool in the garden. Used carelessly, it can also do real damage. So this isn't hype or garden folklore. This is about understanding vinegar, respecting it, and learning how to make it work for your soil, not against it. I want to walk you through how vinegar can give your garden a genuine boost when it makes sense to use it, and when it absolutely does not. Whether you're just starting your first garden bed or you've been growing for decades, this is one of those simple tools that can change how you manage weeds, soil, and even pests, if you use it wisely. Here's where many gardeners go wrong. Vinegar doesn't discriminate. It will burn your tomatoes just as quickly as it burns a dandelion. That's why vinegar should never be sprayed broadly across garden beds. Precision is everything. I always apply it with a targeted spray or even a sponge brush when working near desirable plants. Shielding nearby crops with cardboard or plastic while spraying can make a big difference. Wind matters too. A light breeze can carry vinegar droplets onto leaves you want to keep. One careless spray can undo weeks of careful growing, so slow down and treat vinegar like the strong substance it is. Another reason vinegar gets attention is its ability to lower soil pH. Acid-loving plants like blueberries, azaleas, and rhododendrons thrive in slightly acidic conditions. In alkaline soils, gardeners sometimes reach for vinegar as a quick fix. One of my favorite, and least talked about, uses for vinegar in the garden is tool sanitation. Garden tools can spread fungal spores, bacteria, and plant diseases from one bed to another. A simple vinegar wipe down helps reduce that risk. After pruning or digging in diseased areas, cleaning tools with vinegar can prevent problems from traveling through your garden. It's not glamorous, but it's effective. This is one of those small habits that pays off season after season, especially if you grow tomatoes, peppers, or other disease-prone plants. You'll hear claims that vinegar repels insects, ants, or even larger pests. There's some truth here, but it's limited. Vinegar can disrupt scent trails, which makes it useful against ants around garden edges or entry points. It can also discourage slugs and snails in specific areas, though it won't solve a widespread infestation. Where vinegar truly shines is in areas where you want nothing to grow. Driveways, stone paths, patio edges, and gravel walkways are perfect candidates. In these spots, vinegar is an effective alternative to synthetic herbicides, especially if you're concerned about runoff or environmental impact. The biggest mistake is overuse. Vinegar feels harmless because it's familiar, but acidity is powerful. Over-application can kill beneficial organisms in the soil, damage earthworms, and create barren patches that struggle to recover. Another mistake is using high-strength horticultural vinegar without proper caution. Stronger vinegar can cause skin burns and eye damage. Gloves, eye protection, and careful handling are essential. Household vinegar is usually sufficient for most home garden needs. Used intentionally, vinegar can save time, reduce chemical dependence, and help you manage your garden more naturally. It's not about spraying everything. It's about understanding where vinegar fits and where it doesn't. In my own garden, vinegar earns its place by solving specific problems quickly and efficiently. I don't rely on it for growth or fertility, but for control and cleanup. That's the mindset that keeps gardens productive and soil alive. Gardening isn't about perfection. It's about learning, experimenting, and paying attention to what your soil tells you. Vinegar is one of those simple tools that reminds us knowledge matters more than products. When you understand what you're using and why, even something as ordinary as vinegar can become powerful. If you found this guide helpful, make sure you subscribe to Soil Stories for more honest, practical gardening advice rooted in real experience. Share this video with a fellow gardener who's battling weeds or curious about natural solutions. Together, we grow smarter gardens. One season, one story, and one handful of soil at a time.